we are going to be cleaning this absolutely filthy sink. This sink smells so bad, you can smell it over 20 feet away. Hasn't been cleaned in weeks. We're going to be using two products, Best Friend, Barkeeper's Friend Cleanser, and we're also going to try Barkeeper's Friend Soft Cleanser. The difference between the two is one of them has a like more liquid in it, so it's going to be kind of like a polish. Whereas okay, so that's nice. Don't have to remove cover from there. The difference between the two is the soft cleanser has a little bit more liquid in it, whereas this is strictly a powder. So this is going to be easier to use, but it's not going to be as aggressive and effective. This is strictly a powder, so what you're going to have is you'll decide the aggressiveness by how much water you mix as you clean. I'm going to use a paper towel. So what I want to do, let's make sure we've got this in the video. What I want to do on the right side, the first thing I'm going to do is spray the polish. And again, as I said, we're going to be using the paper towel. We're going to see how effective it is. We'll get this grain out of the way. Ooh, that's very watery. Okay, so the polish is very watery. I'm going to do that on the right side. And I'm not really pressing that hard. I'm using a paper towel, as I said, so I am scrubbing though. I am doing a lot. There's a lot of force on the sink. Try some circular motion. So it's I'm sure they both have their purposes. Maybe if you're doing this on a wall, you would want to use the polish and not the cleanser, because that way you wouldn't have to use water. But I'm not really finding it very effective in a sink. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try the cleanser. I've used this cleanser before. I just went out and bought a couple containers. Haven't used this in years. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Let's mix some water in here. Okay, so what I'm doing now, this feels very pitted still. It feels very, compared to this is a little smoother because I haven't cleaned it. This wasn't really effective in the sink. And as I said, I've used this cleanser before. You gotta cover it up. It will dry out after a while. And I could use the sponge with this, but let's make it the same. Let's do a paper towel. So the effectiveness of this is dependent on how much liquid you have in here. So the less liquid, the more you're just rubbing the the powder. And so, but you've got to have some water. Can you see it already? It's already cleaning. Let's zoom out. Yeah, it's already cleaning but now we're strictly going dry. So you got to get a little bit of water on there to make it clean and make it effective. And as I'm doing that, you can't see the whole sink because I don't have the proper tripod, but it's already being very effective. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour a little bit more in here because we've already proven that the powder is more effective than I want to get the sponge wet. Powder's more effective in a sink setting than what is this stuff called? Than the soft cleanser. And it's very effective. I find this is much better than using, wow, look at this. The sink, as I said, hasn't been cleaned in a month, couple months. It's much more effective than Ajax and all the other cleansers that are out there. It's got a different chemical makeup, and it works. And it's not aggressively harmful to the sink. So I'm not really using this like you would most cleansers, where you scrub hard like a sandpaper, like an eraser pen type thing, and it's sandpaper. And we're going to do another video of washing the dishes because nobody watches my channel, so I don't really care. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I cleaned the other side of the sink last week, and I think I got like 50 views. And then I go on YouTube, and some guy cleans a dirty sink, and he gets 163,000. So YouTube's so unfair. They don't really look at content. They look at who's got a whole bunch of subscribers, and they support them, and everybody else they could care less about. That's just how the system works. Right, I just got my hand wet. I don't know if I want to touch the camera off though. So we're going to wash some dishes, and then we're going to clean the other side of the sink. And then I'll post this worthless video that nobody cares about. I use plastic everything. I want to fill the landfill. That's my goal, is to fill the landfills. So I use plastic cups, paper plates, plastic knives, forks, and spoons, unless I can. So all of the stuff I'm washing is from caregiving. You know what I'm talking about. I know I shouldn't be washing the dishes and putting them right back in, or the stuff and putting it right back in the sink, but in this case I'll put really hot water on there. I just have a few things to get done, and then we're going to clean the sink. Am I going to get 163,000 views? Are you kidding? Probably get about 5 views. Will I get a subscriber? Only if you have a fetish for sinks and silverware. Oh, we got a mug over here. Let's wash the mug. Looking around, I don't see anything else that we... Oh, we got a plastic spoon over there. Let's throw that in the trash. Got a trash can right next to me. In fact, I have 3 trash cans. One for the trash, one for when that trash can fills up and I don't get outside fast enough. And my mom keeps putting trash in there, so we got a second trash can. And then I got a third one, which is mostly for plastics and stuff that I can recycle. Ooh, this water's hot. Ooh, yikes. Alright, so we're going to get all of this done. And then I'm going to use, I got a container of Barkeeper's Friend, the best cleanser you can buy. And we're going to get the other side of the sink clean with that. Or this side of the sink. The other side was absolutely filthy. And I cleaned it up last week. So we're going to do the same on this side. Alright, let's get everything out of the way. We'll get the soap out of the way. We'll get the Dawn cleaner out of the way. Alright, people. Got a really dirty sink. Not as bad as the other side was, but this sink is filthy. This whole house is filthy. Everything in here is filthy. Everything. I'm trying, but... Okay. This is definitely going in the trash after I finish this. You get too much... Oh! I just broke the container of the cleanser. Not really safe. So, this is going to go in the garbage after I'm done. Use what I can. But this guy, when he cleaned his sink, he used some Scour Buddy, and then he used a drill with some soft something, and he used some Clorox with bleach, and a nice production. Totally unnecessary. But got him 163,000 views, probably made him about $20,000 from YouTube, because people wanted to watch him clean that sink. And he had nice editing, and he put time into it, and in the end he was cleaning a sink. So the nice thing about Barkeeper's Friend is it works off of abrasiveness, like all cleansers, but it's not really abrasive. It's mildly abrasive. And when you put water on it, it weakens the abrasiveness. Is that a word? A lot of dirt up here. A lot of dirt on the behind the sink that I really don't want to deal with right now. We'll go on both sides. Am I getting that on the video? No, I'm on the other side of the faucet. Let's try to clean the splash wall at the back. So when you put water on Barkeeper's Friend, or whatever you're working on, it kind of eases off on the abrasiveness, but still allows you to clean. If you put a lot of water, then you get very little abrasiveness and very little cleaning power. So, with this, as I said, I'm a caregiver. I'm just gonna do some basic cleaning over here in the sink. I don't really care how clean it gets. When they're gone, I'm gonna have a major job cleaning this whole house. A major job. It's probably gonna take me months. So there's only so much I really want to deal with right now. Get the dishes done. We're trying to get the sink clean. You don't need to use like I said, you don't need to use a drill with a power brush to clean. I know it looks really good in a video, but you don't need to do that. You got a bunch of gunk in here. This is nasty. It's just all gross. The amount of grossness I deal with every day over here, yikes. Get this cleaned up, get into the drain a little bit, try to clean the brown stain that's in there. Clean around the, I don't know what that piece is called. Alright, the sink looks really good. I'm happy with it. Look at all the dirt. Let's see, this is going to show over here. Look at all this. Look at that. It's nasty. I should be wearing gloves with this thing because it's abrasive. And it's a chemical, and any chemical can go into your skin and get in the bloodstream. And as I said, it's abrasive, so yeah, that's kind of nasty over there. But I don't really care if I make it spotless clean. Life goes on whether it's clean or not, unless you have a cleaning fetish, which I do not. Clean down the sink the best I can without stressing out. Am I going to get 163,000 views cleaning this sink? Hey, you kidding? YouTube won't give me any of that. YouTube hasn't even given me one membership. 10 years, I still don't have. Nobody has spent $1.90, or what do I think I'm $499 for a membership. Nobody's, ooh, look at all that filth. Nobody spent any money to do a membership on my channel. So I'm definitely not going to get 163,000 views. You know that. So that side is clean, that side is clean. I don't really care about the top. I could get a brush in here right now and clean that up. I don't really care about that. That's all stained in here, but I don't really care about that. I don't care about a lot of stuff right now. Just trying to get through the day. Cleaning the backsplash. Look at all that filth. Look at all that. Yikes. And this goes all the way up to the top of the backsplash, and the whole upper shelf is absolutely filthy. But I'm not going to clean that right now, because that goes to the whole length of the kitchen counter. No time for that. Do that. We'll make a video and do that another time. How's that? Another video that nobody will watch. Trying to get this dirt out of here. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. We got that, we got this cleaned up. I still have some cleanser on the back. We need to clean up. We need to wipe this off a little bit. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough. Go in the back. There's something that's on the back. I don't know what the heck this is. What is this? Plastic? It's a piece of plastic from the soup dish. Unbelievable. Alright, so we got that clean. We got this. Oh god, I just sprayed. I just shot a load of water all over the floor. It's a big load of funky water. Get up there and clean this off. Yeah, it looks a lot better. It looks really good. And if I wanted to get the brush, I could go over here and clean up some of the dirt around the sink, but I don't really want to do that. I could put some polish in the drain over there, but I don't really want to do that. I just want to get this clean. That's still a little dirty, but we're good. And put this up here. Now we'll leave this here. We'll leave it here so the sink can dry. We'll clean the drain thing that I just had over there. And now we got this really dangerous container. I need to get this over to the sink. Make sure it doesn't spill on anything. And that is how you clean a porcelain kitchen sink, knowing that you're not going to get 163,000 views. Alright, there it is, nice and cold. Oh yes, let's wash this down. Okay. A lot of work, and just a tiny little sink. I still have all the cabinets, all the counters, the countertops, the backsplash, the cabinet shelves, the windows, the moldings, the doors, the floor, the table, the stove, pulling out the fridge and cleaning behind it, moving the washer and the dryer, cleaning the floors, fixing the van, clearing the dust, and that's just one room. Help. Help.